Hi, guys. Blessed Sabbath to all of you. Yeah, it seems to be on Sundays that I'm doing my videos now. It's kind of the one day that I'm having at home and not really having anything to do, or the day that I've made that I know that I'm going to be home, that I'm not working, and then therefore that I have to get my priorities done. So I really hope this video finds you well, and I'm grateful to be connecting with you right now because to be completely honest, I don't know if you can tell, but um, I've just been struggling this weekend. It's been a hard weekend for me, and I'm just grateful to be opening up and sharing myself with you and sharing my struggle with you, and something shared is something lessened. And I've been able to talk to my mom and my sister and get support from them, and then ultimately as well from the Lord. But sometimes when I'm hurting, it's really hard to go to the Lord um, because I'm human, and it's difficult to be in pain and to accept it, to accept that that's part of the process. And that's just me keeping it real. And as I move through the grieving and the sadness, that's where my healed part comes in, and my maturity and understanding that this is all part of God's plan. That pain and sadness is part of our life on this earth. And it's who do I have to go to for support, and what tools do I have? And instead of hell on earth and my mind and confusion and the overwhelming feelings, I do have an alternate way, and I'm very grateful for that. But it's a process to get there. So I'm just going to do a weekly check-in with you and let you know how I've been and what life is like for me right now. And I just hope that you're doing well. And if you're not, I'm here for you, because we're not all going to be doing well all the time. That's not how life works. And I just want you to know that I love you and I support you and I'm here for you and I'm praying for you. And please connect with me. That's what this is all about. So God bless and lots of love. Praying for the Lord's loving kindness for all of you. That's better than life. In his powerful and precious name, Jesus Christ, I pray. So when I was preparing for this video, it was Friday, and I was starting to get overwhelmed, the end of the week and still having all my priorities, but still, by the end of the workday on Friday, proud of myself that I was able to, have put the work in for what I wanted the vlogs to be about, what I was being divinely led to, speaking about through the Lord. And so, first of all, I wanted just to say that Saturday, February the 25th, that was 1 month of Hope with Saul, that we started on this journey together. All glory, praise, and honor be the Lord's. And that we are working on connecting and working on our healing and our journeys together. And I wanted to make sure to acknowledge the first month and giving thanks and acknowledging this dream come true for myself. And I'm hoping for a lot of you. And so I wanted to say, so we've got over 1,000 views, way over 1,000 views on the videos, which is amazing. And I've put out 16 videos so far. This will be video number 17. And I have over 500 friends on Facebook. So I'm so grateful to you for that and for going over to my business Facebook homepage, Hope with Saul, and following me. Thank you so very much. And then I have 52 subscribers to YouTube, which is unbelievable. And I really hope and pray to be getting that number up and up and up. So please, if you're able to, take the time to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hope with Saul, and to share it for all of our brothers and sisters who need this medium, who need the Lord's knowledge and power, faithfulness, steadfast love. And it's through the subscribing and the sharing that we're going to be able to get this to all of us who need this. So I personally want to thank you. Thank you for that. I need your commitment and devotion. I need us working together as a team. So God bless you and lots of love. And so, yes, for followers for the Facebook page, my work Facebook page, Hope with Saul, that's up to 111 followers. So thank you very much for that. So when I started on the weekly check-in, I was like, I'm doing really well, but I acknowledge that I am tired from work. And the readings have been, all of the readings that I do at lunch in the middle of the day have been about margins. And so it's about acceptance and that I have limits, and to be my best and to live my best. It's all about not planning too much in and saying no, and easy does it. And that's really difficult for me. And I was raised with such high expectations of myself and the work that I should be doing in this life that I deny my weaknesses and my limitations. I've come really far with that, but I still really, really struggle with accepting my limitations. And coming home Friday night, I kind of just, it all just hit me. So I'm working for the first time without being on a certain medication that I was on, and I had been on that medication for years, and it helps me with energy, and I don't have that anymore. And so I'm really tired. I work 10.5 hour days, and now I have these priorities that I put into place that I am so grateful for, that have helped mature me and help me with my dream and gives me structure that I deserve. But now with being back at work, it's starting, I'm sad, I'm overwhelmed, I'm tired. I have a twin sister, as you're well aware, that's about to give birth. And I so want to be there for her and help with my niece, my goddaughter, who means everything to me. And I help take care of my dad, who's been sick for some time, who's getting better. And when I was off, I was working on being able to handle all this and taking care of myself and my priorities. And now with being back at work, I can't do all of it. And I'm working through the sadness of the acceptance of my limits and my weaknesses. And this weekend has just been a lot of crying and a lot of grieving. And I did want to share. So I think it was Thursday evening. Yeah, I was going to talk to my sponsor, and I had got word that my application for being a foster parent to a rabbit, it's just moving farther along up the chain. So it's going to the board to be approved. And I didn't feel like I was getting very much support from that, from my loved ones. And then on my way home, as I was driving, I heard from God, and I felt God was telling me, well, because I'm working towards and hoping in God's faithfulness of I'll have my significant other and I'll be building a family with him in the Lord. And so that's going to be a lot more of my own life. And it's going to look a lot different than the life that I have now of going out and being there for a lot of people. Um, because life is all about seasons and change. And so it was just like, Saul, this is going to be the start to your own life. And as that's what I've been praying for and I'm excited about. Now I'm grieving. I'm grieving because it's been a whole long time, a lifetime of my identity and being the person who's always there for everyone and helping everyone. And my life's going to look different. And so I'm working through that. And I'm sorry if I'm a bit not myself or a bit down or just, monotone. Um, just my eyes and my head through what I've been going through this weekend. So thank you for listening and being there for me and supporting me. I really appreciate you. I'm very grateful. So thank you. So yeah, so that's what it's been like. I'm making this video with you right now. I have to change. I have to change my priorities. So my commitment of doing 3 vlogs a week, I have to put that down to 1. So just like everything else, like with working out and getting outside, that's once a week. I have to do that with my vlogs. So my commitment instead of 3 is going to be 1. I'll always make sure I put out 1 video a week. But right now I just have to be able to adapt and I have to be willing to make the changes of what works for me and to treat myself well and to be kind to myself. So that's the new accountability. And so to keep you up to date, and I'm just going to end with some proof um, from the truth from my different readings with regards to where I'm at, and to let my next couple of videos, I'm going to talk to you about my spiritual attacks, just God working in my life through temptation, that He's providing me with His faithfulness and helping me, as well as going to be discussing the topic of envy. So please look forward to those videos ahead. And so on Friday night, my reading in the Open Doors book, it was about don't fear the shadows. And in life's dark valleys, there is loss. When people go through loss, there are 2 common reactions. One is fear, and the other is grief. Grief is good. Grief is the way you get through the transitions of life. In fact, if you don't grieve, you get stuck. Grief will only hurt you if you don't let it out. So when I feel sadness, I'm fearful because I felt a lot of sadness. But this weekend I was working on acceptance and letting it out, knowing that I am a sensitive person and I feel really big. So it's important for me to get it out and accepting that. So that's what I've done this weekend. And I'm grateful. So I've got God, connecting with God, and He's telling me I'm on the right path. I'm taking the right steps. I'm doing the right things. I'm being guided by Him. So here's the good news. God is our shepherd. We can say no to fear and be comforted by Him when life is dark. God has God had the tools. He has the tools to protect me. Yes, He carries His rod and staff. And my work is my trusting in God even in the darkest valleys. So, in my valley of change right now, grief of what my life has looked like, and walking with Him into what I've been praying for, my hopes and dreams, and giving thanks for that, Lord, trusting in your faithfulness. And that's it, my reading this morning. And the word for me today, my daily encouragement from UCB Canada, and it's based on faithfulness. And that faithfulness turns the mundane into the miraculous and transforms ordinary individuals into dependable achievers. And that's absolutely the theme in my life. And so, talking about dependability, and so it ends, people are attracted to my faithfulness. And that's part of the gift that God has given me and that I'm sharing with you through this vlog, and that God is glorified by my faithfulness. So at the end it said, so in all that I do this day, practice faithfulness. And that's what I'm here doing with you today. So I love you. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video and seeing how I'm doing and connecting with you. And I'd love to know how you're doing and to be there for you as well. So have a great rest of your Sabbath. God bless and lots of love. Love you so much. Bye for now.